I first learned of Pickup 101. I was on online forums, okay, and I saw it mentioned, and so I wanted to get to know more about it because it was getting good feedback from that forum. So I went to the website, and which is what they're for, and got more information. I thought, oh, this would be a good introductory. It's fairly inexpensive. It's got a lot of good information, and I did like it because it did give a basic. I don't know if it's basic. Basic, really, a good structure of how this all works. You know, the attraction, what are, attraction triggers, I could say, or in the process. And I like that. It has a good information to get really started in this whole process. So I thought it was a valuable information that was made, was affordable, valuable information to get going, really, to just push me into the right direction. Just for informational purposes, I'm 53 years old, okay? And, it's like a V8 moment every day. It's like, boy, oh, what did I do? What a knucklehead I've been, most of that life. So since I started, which was just this past December when I took AOR, it was the first time I went to a workshop after going over various material, and it was like I really needed personal one-on-one or attention. Really, I'm not going to do this by myself. It's like time's running out. I'm getting older. I don't feel old, but there's the clock going, and I need to get on this. And the best way was really attending the workshops. It made a world of difference. I'm not nearly where I should be. It's not an overnight thing, but it's so much. I've done things I never would have dreamed I could have done. The AOA at workshop 2 weeks ago, it was in Los Angeles, and we're going out to the clubs. I'm not a club guy. I'm too busy to go out, and I don't drink really, and just party up with a bunch of young kids. I went out there anyway. I had a great time, and I connected with met these group of girls. We're talking in there, just going in, talk, leave, come back, leave, come back. One girl, I got just a really great connection. I used some of the AOR material, and it felt just normal to do that. The effect, I couldn't believe it, because when I was leaving and I was just looking for one of our other guys in the workshop, and there she is, ready to go get into a car. I said, "Oh, you've got to give me a hug." She starts telling me, "You're just such a wonderful guy. You're a great man. You're just," over and over again to me. It's like that sort of paralyzed me because I couldn't believe it. And she had to be 30 years younger than I was. She had to be in her early 20s. I could have been her father, if she had known. Okay, I look a little younger than 53. But it was just amazing. And I was just taking it in. It was like, this is what should have been happening to me all my life, And so that was just like a moment. This stuff, it really works. It was like, oh, where has this been all my life? If I had this stuff when I was in my 20s, it would have been great. You hear a lot of these, pre-planned lines, which is all well and good, but if it doesn't fit you, it's not going to be authentic. It's not going to be real. It's not who you are. And as I have learned, women have this radar sense that is so incredibly sensitive. They know if you're jiving them or not. So if you pick a line, it's good to have a line. They call it the back pocket opener. But you use that all the time. It's your line. You own it. It's internalized, and it does become you. So you are authentic at that point,
That's
and
awesome.
it's great.